to my channel and thanks for visiting. Today is Friday and I am celebrating the week by baking some homemade double chocolate chip cookies. Let's go over those ingredients. I am going to use some unsweetened cocoa made by Ghirardelli's. We have baking soda. We'll need 1 cup of creamy peanut butter, some vanilla extract, 1 egg, and of course some dark chocolate chips. This recipe calls for using coconut sugar, so I'm going to use that. I've never made anything with coconut sugar before, but we're going to give it a try. Let's get started. Okay, so in this bowl we have our sugar, which is going to be the coconut sugar. This is going to be 2/3 of a cup. We have 1 full cup of creamy peanut butter and then a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. In this bowl, we have our dry ingredients, which is going to be a 1/4 cup of our unsweetened cocoa made by Ghirardelli. And we also have a teaspoon of our baking soda. So I'm going to mix this bowl until it's smooth and creamy. And then I'm going to add my dry ingredients to the wet ingredients. And then I'm going to add my 1 egg and my 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. So let's get started on that. So this part they say will take a couple of minutes because the peanut butter will not generally in the beginning mix well with the sugar, but they just say just keep working on it and it should be nice and smooth and creamy within about 1 or 2 minutes. I do have my oven preset for 350, so that is heating up. I'm going to finish up this and I'll be right back. All right, that's mixed nice and well. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my dry ingredients, which is going to be the cocoa powder as well as the baking soda. Let me get that in the bowl and mix this. All right, so we are going to go ahead and add our egg. And then mix this up. Okay, our next part is now adding our chips. This again is going to be my 1/2 cup of the dark chocolate Norsels made by Toll House. I'm going to add them. And it does say to just fold them into the cookie dough. I do realize that it was a little more than a 1/2 cup, but give me a break. It's been a long week. And I like chocolate. So we're going to go ahead and get this done. And then we're going to scoop it onto our cookie sheet that I'm still going to get ready and set up. Okay, so we have our mixture all done. It is all set. So now we're just going to use our scoop to scoop it onto the cookie sheet that I have, again, lined with one of my parchment papers that's pre-cut. The recipe also calls for adding a few additional chocolate chips to the tops of the cookies once they come out of the oven. More chocolate? No problem. All right, guys, let's get started. Okay, so it does say to go ahead and form a bowl. Now, these are going to go in the oven, you guys, at 350 degrees and bake for about 8 minutes. Now, the recipe does say to be very careful because these are done with dark chocolate as well as the dark chocolate chips and the coconut sugar. That's all dark ingredients, so you'll want to make sure that they're not going to burn. So you'll probably want to check them like maybe after 6 minutes, just so that way to make sure that they're not going to burn. All right, let's get the rest of these cookies on. All right, so here we have our cookie dough that's all separated. We have 24 cookies. These are gonna go in the oven, you guys, again, for 6 to 8 minutes at 350 degrees. So let's get these in the oven. All right, you guys, as you can see, these cookies look amazing. They smell incredible. You can definitely tell that they are chocolate cookies. You can definitely smell the cocoa from the cocoa powder that we used. You can smell the chocolate chips. It smells incredible. So you guys, these took exactly 8 minutes in the oven, again at 350. I do have them on a cooling rack. I don't have a cookie cooling rack per se. I'm using the air fryer basket from my oven. I just turned it upside down and put the parchment paper on there with all the cookies. Dual purpose. Okay, so you guys, we do have to wait a while for these to cool because the recipe does say that if you try to move them or anything when they're warm, they will crumble and fall apart. So they do need some cooling time. And I'm not one for being very patient. I'm gonna stick these in the fridge for about 30 minutes and we'll see how that goes. All right, you guys, they are all done and these look amazing. They smell super delicious. Now, the most important part, let's give them a try. So these cookies, you guys, have no flour in them. I just happened to notice that. I was telling my husband, that's weird about the recipe is they didn't have any flour. Let's give them a try. Mmm. Mm. These are really good. The best thing that goes with chocolate cookies is definitely milk. And I'm a whole milk kind of girl. You guys, these are amazing. Now these cookies are about 120-ish calories per cookie. I believe there's about 12 carbs and roughly, I want to say 10 grams of sugar. That is not bad for this kind of very rich and indulgent cookie. You can definitely taste the peanut butter. So that's, I'm going to say, probably almost a little bit more dominant than the chocolate, to be honest with you. So I'm kind of surprised at that. But this is amazing. These taste really good. All right, we have done it again, you guys. Another great recipe coming out of Tina's Test Kitchen. If you would like to see more videos like this, please hit the like button on your way out. And don't forget to subscribe. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Bye-bye.